Hello, welcome to my channel. The question here says, find angles X and Y below. So we have this angle as X and this angle as Y. Now, this is a very simple question to solve, but you have to take note of the theory that has to be applied here. I hope you have heard of this theory that is called co-interior angles. It's not very common, but you should be able to know this even in this question. Now, this is 80 degrees. And then this angle is, this line is parallel to this line. And then we have this angle here, and we have an angle on this side, even though we don't need it yet. Even though we are not going to get this angle as what we are looking for, but we need it in order to find our final answer. So this is 80, and this angle along with this angle, they are co-interior angles. So when you have a parallel line here and you have another parallel line like this, adjacent parallel line facing each other, the angles that they make, the angles between the parallel lines inside that now, they are the co-interior angles. And co-interior angles add up to 180 degrees. So when you have co-interior angles, they add up to 180 degrees. So that means 80 and this angle should add up to 180. So how do I get this angle? I'm simply going to say 180 minus 80 degrees, and that will give me this angle as 100 degrees. So now that this angle is 100 degrees, I'm also going to use the same rule here. If you look at this line, it is also parallel to this line. So this 100 degree and angle X, they are also co-interior angles. Angles between two parallel lines like this. So X and 100, they are also co-interior angles. So I'm simply going to say that X plus 100, don't forget that co-interior angles add up to 180 degrees. So X plus 100 add up to 180 degrees as co-interior angles. So we're going to get X as 180 degrees minus, this 100 goes to this side, becomes minus 100. And that will give us X as 80 degrees. So angle X is 80 degrees. Now let's move on to angle Y. Now, if you look at this, this is 80 degrees. Here you agree with me that this angle too, along with this 80, they are co-interior angle because this line is parallel to this line. So these two angles are also co-interior angles. So if this is 80, then 180 minus 80 will give us this place as 100 degrees. So that these two add up to 180 because they are co-interior angles. They should add up to 180 degrees. So if this is 100, then you agree with me that this line going like this along with this angle Y, this angle and angle Y are alternate angles. You can see it looks like a Z angle. Alternate angle, we call them Z angle. So this line coming down and then back to this place, because these two lines are parallel. So this angle 100 degree is equal to angle Y, which is alternate angle. But if I don't want to use that, I can also use corresponding angle rule. This is 100 degree. And you have a line here and you have another parallel line here. Similarly, if you look at this angle Y, this is another parallel line that is parallel to this, and this line is parallel to this. So you agree with me that this 100 and angle Y are corresponding angles. So you can either use this rule of alternate angles to get Y as 100, or you use corresponding angles to also get Y as 100. So I can simply say, therefore, angle Y is equal to 100 degrees. And what's the reason? Alternate angles or corresponding angles. Any of the two rules will work for angle Y. So X is 80 degrees and Y is 100 degrees as our final answer. So please subscribe to this channel so that I can get more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.